Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is one of my favorite stew. This is palm oil stew and it smells so delicious. If you guys want to know how I make this stew, please stay tuned. Watch the video to the end to find out how I make this delicious palm oil stew. So these are the meat I'm going to be using. I have chicken. This is chicken boiler. You can also use soft chicken. And this is my cow foot. You can also use cow skin, but this is my cow foot. I've washed it thoroughly and with my chicken. Can you guys see properly? And you can also use any meat of your choice, maybe lamb, beef, goat meat, but this is what I'll be using, just cow foot and chicken. You can also use tripe, which is known as shaki. So I have my pot. I'm going to pour my cow foot. And my chicken. I'm going to add onions that I chopped. We need onions to boil our meat. And I'm going to add this seasoning cube. That is no. I'm going to add 2. And guys see 2. Because each of the packets comes with 2 like this. So this is 2 I'm going to use. And this is 1 chicken boiler and 1 cow foot. If you are using maybe like 2 chicken, you still need, you know, the 2 Maggi because you don't want it too sweet. And I'm also going to be adding my aromat. I won't be adding salt because my aromat contains salt. I'm going to allow my meat to get boiled. If you'll be needing salt, I'll be adding salt. But at the moment, I'm not going to add salt. All I'm going to add now will be water. That much of water. I'm going to put it on the cooker. But first, I'm going to mix to just make sure everything is doing well in the pot, you know. I'm going to close it and put it on the cooker to boil. So my meat is on the cooker boiling and I want to show you guys the rest of the ingredients I'll be using. I'm using 2 red long pepper. You can also use bell pepper, it's optional. And I'm using scotch bonnet, about 3. I'm using 2 onions. I'm using the palm oil. This is palm oil. I'm not going to be using vegetable oil as you know by the title now. I'm going to use 2 tomato plum and I have my aromat I'm going to use. So guys, my meat is ready now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take out my meat and my stock as well, and then we'll be back. So guys, I've taken out my chicken and the cow foot from the stock because it's ready, it's soft to my taste. So I've taken it out and I've also put the stock separate. I'll be using the stock later. So that is it guys. So I also have my pepper, my tomato, onions and scotch bonnet. I'm going to blend. So now I'm going to add my palm oil. And I'm going to allow it to get hot. As you guys can see, my pot is hot already before I pour my palm oil. So I'm going to wait for about 1 minute before I start pouring my blended tomato. So I'm going to pour the tomato. So now what I'm going to do, I'm also going to add my stock. I'm going to sift it. You guys see, this is the reason why I sift it. But if you like all this, you don't have to sift it. You can cook it with your stew, but I don't like it. So I'm going to just mix that together, and I'm going to close it to boil for about 20 to 25 minutes, and I'll be back. So guys, my tomato have been cooking for the past 25 minutes, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to taste it before I add any seasoning. I'm going to taste it to make sure that, you know, it needs seasoning. I think you'll need salt, but instead of salt, I'll be adding aromat. And if you guys notice, I add 2 seasoning cubes to boil the meat, so I use the stock, so that's why I'm not going to add any seasoning cube, because it's sweet already. Let me taste it now. African taste, very good. And now I'm going to add my meat. Oops, I need to add it gently, guys. So can you guys see? So I'm going to allow this to cook for about 25 minutes, and my cooker is on medium. So guys, 25 minutes later, as you guys can see, my stew is ready, and it smells so good, so delicious. You know, it just smells like, you know, those restaurant that is called buka buffet or buka, you know, when they eat amala and they will do back home. My stew just smell like that. This is how I enjoy my stew with amala, because most of you are asking me that the video I make how to eat amala and ewedu, you guys were asking me, did I make this stew myself? Did I make it? I make everything myself. So I'm sharing this recipe with you. This is the stew. This is how I make the stew. If you guys remember, I said I was using it, I was eating it with amala. I was eating amala, ewedu, ogbono, and chicken stew. So this is how I make the chicken stew. Okay guys, and it smells so good, so delicious, guys. So if you guys notice, I did not add black pepper or any other seasoning, because I want to make it, you know, taste plain like back home, you know. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe to see more if you are new. And those of you, my old subscriber, thank you so much for your support and your love to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys need to try this. Try. It's very delicious. You can have this stew with like ewedu with swallow, or efo, egusi, ogbono. You know, it's really delicious. You guys try it and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.